All right, should work.
Right. So in the absence of a couple of weeks off, a few things got added on. So who wants to do the recap for the last played session, and then we'll fill in the bits that we've discussed in between. And we can always resort to rollies if there's no volunteers.
Rollies.
Roly, roly, poly.
OG rollies.
I will use my inspiration. Ah,
The very
alright
early
then.
use of inspiration.
Alright, Marla, you gotta be the 6.
Yeah. Okay. Slash roll 1d20.
70
Oh.
natural 20 in the dust. That says Idris, welcome back from your break. Now do the recap, boy. Take it
Well,
away.
Previously, after taking on a job for Torbran's good friend Phineas, who may or may not be a trustworthy employer as far as Lothar is concerned, we learned that in this current state of Avalon, you can't really cross a single border or township without somehow ending up in the jurisdiction of a Fae, who, except for Ariel, so far, from Lothar's perspective, seem to have a very loose definition of sanity. Since the Fae currently ruling this place thinks it's a very good idea to just randomly detain everybody who walks into her realm, because that is not going to lead to tensions and uprising later on. But it's the Fae. What does Lothar know about how these work? And after some negotiations and asking around as to, and, inquiring about proper ways to close the deal and finding out that time has started supplanting gold and silver as proper currency, the party finds itself enrolled in a tournament with the aim of potentially having a shot at leaving the crazy Fey Hag's realm. We got into one of the bouts, which was against another team and a dragon, which we managed to beat due to the, favor of the crowd. Did I miss anything? No?
The fact that you guys partook in the Ring of Carnage
Oh, yes, I did. I said.
and won your first belt.
I said that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where my head went for the last minute, but I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Sure. So in between, whilst we're doing some prep work in the absence of the last few sessions, we rolled some dice, and of the 8 entry teams, we found they were whittled down to 4. Advancing to the semis was Grumner's Militia in the top bracket, and they were heading off against the New Bloody Ears, to which they won. And they are 2 members remaining awaiting in the finals for you. In the bottom half of the bracket, we have a Fistful of Years coming up against Torbran's Blot. A Fistful of Years are missing 3 members from their tribe. Sorry, I realized I've got -3 here. -3 doesn't mean, well, it means how many members left. It's not minus. Okay, so there's 3. Yes, sorry, my notes here. There's 3 people left in Fistful of Years, and technically there are 3 people left in Torbran's Blot. As it takes you a while, but as you're approaching the next event, as the battle concludes, Grumner's militias are crowned as the favourites awaiting the winner of your match moving forward, anyone who was knocked down in the previous encounter is not permitted to enter the arena. So one of you was knocked down last time. I can't remember who. Who was it?
Oh, what you mean? I can't go in. My leg's still work, you little git. Oh, dear, yeah, I'll go take a nap then. Oh,
It's a trial
not
of
good.
holding your feet. A rule not made clear to any of you at any point. You realize you probably missed it in the talking session that you arrived ever so slightly late towards before the session began. The original Ring of Carnage began. So, with a bit of your free-flowing and available time, you managed to find someone you could place a little bit of a gold bet on, didn't you, Voldreth? It would take you up on an offer. I believe you managed to secure 13-1 odds on your party making it through and winning tonight's event. And you put on 10 gold with those odds to give you back 130.
Yes.
Okay. Torbran, him seizing an opportunity, gave you 15 gold to go and bet on his behalf, to bet on yourselves as well. So he got slightly worse odds. So he's only got 10-1, so he's coming back with 150. And Ariel decided not to partake.
Yeah, betting is
Let me check my inventory
fishy.
because I'm pretty sure Lothar also bet
You
on it.
already bet. Yeah. You found your bookie before the night started.
Yeah, I bet some 35 gold, I think.
You did, and what was impressive was you got 10-1 odds before the session, and the 10-1 odds now knowing half of the encounter already. So there's some really stacked books against against you, it seems at the moment. But as the dwarf who is pounding his fists, getting attention, getting the crowd rattled up and riled up ahead of the announcement, you hear as the gates swing open, as the voice that you would know who's previously been introduced to the arena, Speaker Falzai, roars out and says, "Next up, a fistful of years, and Torbran's blot. Let's welcome them to the arena, for meeting them tonight is, you love them, the crowd favorite. Well, be quick or be dead. Oh, here they come now." And speaking of which, as you guys make your way out into the thunderous environment of this ring, you watch as bones begin to slowly rise out of the sandpit floor that you guys are standing upon, as the doors slam behind you as the last of you make your way onto the field. And you watch as, stepping out of the shadows as the portcullis raises on the other side, is a small, very hunched over, crooked individual, humanoid, maybe 3.5 feet tall, leaning very heavily on a staff. And as you notice in one quick moment, a flick of their fingers, and these bones animate into risen skeletons all around the arena. You guys have an opportunity here to spread out or take a formation before the encounter begins. So what do you wish to do?
Well, I'm going to get on top of my horse.
Okay. So
Ready
you,
my
how many
lance.
times can you summon your horse?
I didn't unsummon him, but essentially as many second
You
level
wouldn't have
spell
been able
slots
to
as I have.
take him. You wouldn't have been able to take him back into the arena. So you're going to have to keep a note of the summons. You're going to be despawning in between each round.
In that case, I'll keep him for the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume
Yeah.
we're still using the arena's equipment, right?
You are, yes.
I'll take a
So effectively, it's been like 10 minutes since your last bout. You've had a short rest in between, but no more.
I'll take a position a little bit behind Lothar.
Okay.
So, is it me, or does it look like we're up against a necromancer?
Is indeed. I'm trying to find the notes.
No, I was asking
May,
Torbjorn.
I may have misplaced them.
So
I
currently
read to
we just
someone.
see skeletons being spawned, right?
Yes, and the crooked 3.5-inch hooded figure standing at the far end of the arena. I'll just shrink this token down so that it represents who you're seeing and where they are.
Well, I don't like
Uh,
undead summonings.
I feel like I'd be closer to everyone else.
I'll try and keep him off your back. Can you snipe him?
I'll see what I can do. Though these pistols won't do much damage to bones.
So you're the other 3 individuals in the arena with you, the other team making a fistful of years. You can see have made a triangular formation, staying very tight, and all 3 of them have raised their shields and standing almost like back to back in a Roman shield wall around each other. As the skeletons, as I am rushing for a token.
I'm not in the
Uh,
arena, am I?
No, unfortunately, you are on the out. You are around in the audience wherever you want to be interacting with for this time, and let me know as and when you want to jump in, Volga.
Ooh, oh, because I have incentive. Can I be trained to summon my little spirit guardians?
Absolutely. Um,
I don't have my holy book. Damn it. Or do I have it back?
you've not recollected your items just yet. I want. 1 second. Come on. That'll do. There we go. So, a bunch of them start popping up all over the arena. Has anyone got notes from our conversation? Because I named this individual.
It was the Shadow Consortium.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I have misplaced that file. And I will say, whilst you guys are planning, something in between you is the closest skeleton that raises. And you can see that as time goes on, more and more seem to be risen out of this sand pile that you recognize to be the arena itself. So you have 1 action, each of you, before we start combat here. So what do you want to do?
Are the skeletons carrying anything? Weapons, armor?
Some are unarmed, some are picking up what seem to be long lost equipment out of the sand itself, swords, shields, maces, clubs, others picking up bits of bone, etc. It's a cacophony of leftover trash that's been left here in the floor, it seems.
So Ariel's there. I forgot what weapons I am carrying. I probably have it written down somewhere. Four single shot pistols, 1 6-shot pistol, hand axe, and a shield. I'll just grab my hand axe and a shield, I guess. I will
Okay.
I will ready an attack for if a skeleton comes into melee range.
Sure thing.
Okay. I'm going to actually waste a smite and cast Bless on me, Ariel, and Torbran.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. Okay.
So, going to use up a holy water.
We will have one more combat after this, right? Technically.
If you make it out of this one, there's one more in the finals. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good.
All right.
Planning.
So, Torbran, as you ready yourself and look on over, you see on the other side of the arena a shimmer, a flash of light. And then you watch as a copy, or perhaps a very fast movement of your opposing team appears at the north side of the arena, close into striking range of the summoner.
Oh.
Mm.
Can we have some initiative rolls, please?
Initiative.
Visit g2a.com and browse.
For the recording, not sponsored. Yes, we can dream. We can dream. All right. So let's sort by order of actions.
I rolled a 5, by the way. It just didn't
Ye-
take it the first time, so change it.
Oh, okay. Let's turn that to a
Initiative.
5.
I'm trying to look for the initiative in the character sheet, so I
Next.
roll it properly, but it's not there, so I'm just gonna roll up.
It's next to your armor class above your HP.
It's next to your armor
Oh.
class. What do you mean?
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
I was
will
clicking
roll
in
it
the
just
wrong.
in case.
Oh,
Wow, 20. Nice.
So, not to be outdone. So, Lothar.
okay, so there's a skeleton next to me, right?
There are skeletons everywhere. don't.
Okay.
This is a visual guide for reference point. This is not an exact guide. There are more skeletons than you can see. This is more of a tactical strategy rather than a I must destroy every creature in front of me approach. So they are representations of everywhere you turn. There are more zombies, skeletons rising out of the sand constantly. What do you
Okay.
do?
Torbran, we need to get close to that
Aye.
necromancer wizard, whatever he is. So try to keep up.
All right.
And I'm going
Right
to
behind you.
go 10, 20, 30 up to my full speed for my movement. And
Okay,
then
as
enter
you do, that's 2 strikes of opportunity on you. Give me 1 second.
The second one shouldn't be a strike as it's still in the range.
Um, what do you mean? How do you mean? Do you mean if he moves past the first one?
He moves past the first one, he gets an attack of opportunity. The second one, he's still within the range of that creature's
Oh, I see.
melee,
Yes, sure,
so
sure,
it
sure.
wouldn't
Okay.
be probably next round.
Sure, I wasn't being super specific with the location of these, but
Yeah.
very well pointed out. Yes, so 1 attack of opportunity here. That's a 12. So
does not
does
hit.
that hit? Does not hit.
Nope.
Bouncing off the back of your shield.
Okay, and I'm going to use my action to enter dodge. And that's my turn.
Okay, next up, Torbran. It's over to you.
Hmm. I am just gonna follow Lothar, but I'm gonna avoid. I'm gonna run around the skeleton that hit Lothar the first time around. So I will sort of go slightly around and then stay within melee range of the other one. 2, 4, and roughly there, 30 feet. 1 square back.
Okay.
And I will also dodge. Might as well. That will end my turn.
All right. You watch as the individual whose hands are still moving, the hood turns and looks in the direction of the 3 party. Well, the start of where the 3 of where the other party was, You watch as careening out from under the cloak comes a large black magical bolt that just goes careening into the whole party. Sand is just thrown up everywhere, and in its midst, there are no bodies on the floor when it lands. But their party seems to be completely destroyed. That is until you look over to the far corner and you can see the three individuals careening into the nearest targets next to them, whilst one makes a headlong charge and starts swinging at the caster himself. A couple of skeletons are cut down, but more begin to rise. So all I'm going to do is just start moving the ones as you break them, just to emulate where the next spawn is. Okay. Ariel, you're up.
Yeah. Gonna kind of go like around these things. I can move. I think that's 25. No, I'm not going in front. I'm staying right here next to Sir Lothar. And I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon just so I have something attacking in front of me. I think. Let me check the range on that. Not that it matters very much, but info. It is 60 feet. So I'm just gonna cast it somewhere in the center.
Like this?
Yeah, somewhere like here. Next to a
Okay.
skeleton in any case.
I've
And I'll have
grabbed a
it
random token just to represent it for you.
Yeah, it's all good. So I'll have it attack.
Okie dokie.
And this is a level 2 cast. 7 force damage. And that's
7
skeleton.
force damage. You watch as the spiritual weapon. Could you describe it for us this time?
So it looks like a lance with a spiral horn in the tip. It looks
Okay.
it's quite enlarged, you know. It's like something that some sort of Fey Knight might wield, but it's
Sure,
just by
fantastic.
itself.
So, definitely something that catches the eye of Salothar, like, oh my god, that lance, that's a lance that you want. As you watch in a single strike, almost reminiscing of the last round, swats away and absolutely dismantles this skeleton, which
Cool.
another one begins to rise to the side.
That's a bonus action. I'll also use what do I have as my I can I will do Toll the Dead, I guess. On the
Okay.
does Toll the Dead even affect undead? I think it does. If the target is missing any of its hit points, one of the creatures. If not, I'll use Mind Sliver because she would know the necrotic damage isn't that good against undead.
You would know
She's not
as a
listening.
player they're resistant to it. You would
Okay.
probably be, as you've just said, you don't expect this to do full damage, but they're
Yeah.
not immune to it.
Yeah, but Mind Sliver seems more appropriate. So she'll
Sure.
cast Mind Sliver at the closest one in front of her. So this guy
Okay.
with intelligence save on your part.
On an
Guys are
intelligence
smart.
save, that's a -4. 6.
Wow. 6 psychic damage.
All right.
Nice.
Boom. As the spike, you watch normally like people would put their hands to the head and shake and you know have like an aneurysm or almost like a seizure in the head. Instead, in the advocate and void of that, you just watch as the skull explodes and shatters.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's pretty good. That's all I do.
All right. Now it's the lair action, also known as the zombie horde. So, all skeletons now charge the nearest target within 50 feet of them, dealing a melee attack on connection.
Oh wow.
I will say the ones that you've swatted away this turn and destroyed the freshly risen aren't in this section. They've just been spawned. They entered the game next round, basically. So, to put in perspective, that's 1, 2, 3. He's going to go to the skeleton. They're going to go to the nearest thing, nearest thing, nearest thing. He was a respawn. He was a respawn. He was a respawn. Nearest thing. Nearest thing. Nearest thing. Nearest thing. Okay. So that's 2 attacks on. Do I need to do them in any particular order? Are you guys going to be holding reactions to intercept attacks on particular people, or is this just
I'm going to try and intercept on whatever I can on aerial.
on aerial? Okay, so we'll do this attack that you can't intercept first. This is a 14. Is that your what's your AC,
No,
Ariel?
I have a higher AC.
Okay, first one misses. This one you can intercept, Solothar. Are you
Okay.
intercepting it or you're letting it
Yes.
through?
No, I'm going to
You inter-
intercept it.
Okay. This is a 17.
Okay. I doesn't hit.
Okay, so jumping in the way, you raise the shield, the strike glances off it. On you, Solothar, 1 comes in as your back is turned. That's a 14.
Doesn't
Okay.
hit.
Doesn't hit. And 2 on Torbran. As a 16 and a 21.
The
If
shield,
he's dodging, shouldn't he impose disadvantage on attacks?
yes, I should.
Yes. Okay. 16 already missed, so that doesn't matter. The 21 I will roll. Let's just make it that way. 21. He's going at 20.
The shields are just 2 AC, right?
3
That will hit.
with a 20. Okay.
Yes.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
You are now bleeding. So you now take 2 points of bleed damage per turn, not starting at the start of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom
+3.
save.
Add a +3 because you're 5 feet away from me.
So that'd be a 12.
Does Bless do something for saves?
I think
What
so.
what save are you doing?
Wisdom
Wisdom.
save.
The Beacon of Hope will give you advantage on those.
Okay, and the bless will also give
Plus 1d4.
Okay,
+1
so
before,
it's
yes.
11 from
Plus 3 plus
advantage,
5.
plus 3, so that's 14 plus 1 slash roll 1d4.
The DC is 15.
That's 16 total.
Ooh, 16. You feel like your brain, just for a split second, is just saying, go to sleep. Go to sleep. And you just shake this thought off. And then you realize you're bleeding profusely from your back. So 3 of these skeletons all swing through and attack the spiritual weapon. Obviously, the spiritual weapon takes no damage. You notice they all immediately turn and seem to look in different directions towards a new target. And let me just quickly resolve these attacks up here. We will be starting the round at Solothar. So, Solothar, you want to do yours? I'll just quickly resolve these 4 attacks up here.
Okay,
Okay, here,
so
here, and here. Okay, Solothar.
just to start the round, I'm going to attack the 2. Oh, one of the skeletons first. Basically, this one threatening Ariel over here. So that is a 1d20 plus a 6 plus 1d4 plus 6. So that is a 21.
You slice through it. Ribcage torn asunder.
Okay, and then I'm going to, in the same
Sorry,
motion.
you haven't rolled damage. Did you roll damage on that?
Oh, right, I haven't.
Sorry, I thought that was 21 damage. 21
Well,
hits. Yes, 21 definitely hits.
it's an
11
11.
damage. You slice the ribcage in half. It's torn asunder. A new one rises towards the edge of the room.
Okay, and I'm going to turn to this one and attack it as well. I'm assuming that hits.
28 hits. at 10 damage. Once again, it falls.
Okay, come on, with me. And then I'm going to push even further. And yeah,
All right. Torbjorn, you're up.
I will. Where is it? What is a radius on fog cloud? 20 feet cube. So if I'm in a fog cloud and the enemy is not, can they attack me?
Disadvantage.
Okay. I will cast smoke grenade, fog cloud. I will draw freehand. 20 feet cube.
This is technically a thematic way of you casting a spell, yes?
Yes.
What's the level of the spell?
First. It's
As you go to drop the grenade, it begins to spark as smoke begins to start to billow out of it before it's put out.
Darn magicians. All right,
You just hear bellowing over the speakers from Falsai. Oh, that was a dirty counter spell.
guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way. I will just run towards Lothar and I'll just take the attacks of opportunity then.
Okay. 16 and 9.
Both miss.
All right. Boldreth, anything? I'm not forgotten about you. I'm just not asking you every round. So
I'm going to try and summon my little cherubs.
okay.
But I don't
You
have
are in the
any-
you are in the crowd, bearing in mind.
I'll make sure the audience is safe
Okay.
in the party. But I don't have my holy symbol. But do I roll to see if I can activate the staff?
Hmm. Yeah, so you're carrying your walking stick. I need you just to make an Arcana check for me. The DC is 10. On an 11, you realize you feel this warmness in your hand as you attempt to cast this spell, as the staff amplifies and acts as your focus for spell casting.
Oh, Avatar, please. Please let me help. Oh,
Oh,
it's warm. Oh, there we go. Go, my pretties.
Where do you send them?
I will just send them in a direction in front of where the party is. They're safe. And then just have them as like a little wall around the party as far as I can go.
Okay. I need you to make a sleight of hand check with advantage. And in fact, with an additional +5 on it. To see if someone can spot a crowd member interfering with the match. So that's a 19 plus the 5, 24. You feel like you got away with that one. All right then. Next up, actually, I should probably have gone first. You watch as being swatted away as new figures arise. Actually, he beat that one, so he didn't. The 3 figures begin to lunge towards the caster as you watch in a little bit of dismay and horror, as I'll actually put him here instead, you watch as a large two-handed axe is raised up by this individual. A large hulking human swings it down. The cloak drops to the floor. The staff falls, and but a second later, the caster turns to sand, and you hear a little bit of a howling screech behind you as you realize one of the undead off to the side morphs itself from the undead physique and turns into the small individual caster on the other side of the arena.
Oh man.
As you watch, he summons from thin air out of the sand a new pile of sand comes up, and then it slowly becomes and turns into his staff. Before he looks out upon the group, and he points out towards you, Ariel, as the
Okay.
undead in front of you reaches out a hand and puts it on your shoulder. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. It's with advantage, so it's 15.
Yep. With a 15.
Oh, and I have +2. Sorry. Slash 12.
Oh, okay.
Only one.
A
16.
16.
Yeah.
16 just succeeds as you shake
Yay!
off the urge to go to sleep as this cold, chilling touch runs all the way up to your head, that just this intrusive thought, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And you're just like, no, it's not the time for that. Not yet.
Nice.
With his bonus action, he is also just going to throw out a guise, and you just watch as in a line around him, erupting from the sand, is another pile of zombies. Skeletons. I keep calling them zombies. They are skeletons. I keep misspeaking. Apologies. They're all
No
skeletons.
worries.
All right. That's their actions. Oh, he needs to actually make a save. Yes, and you watch as one of the members of the other team slumps to the floor with a skeleton towering over him. That makes it Ariel's turn.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna disengage, get back with my group here. And I'm gonna use the bonus action from the spiritual weapon to attack one of these zombies that is still skeleton, sorry, that is still around it. So spiritual weapon 17,
17 hits.
submit 11 force.
And
That
as again, like hammer on stone that's been decayed and old, the bone is turned to dust.
cool. How are you guys doing on healing, by the way?
Just for clarity, which one would you like to move? Ultimately, it's probably not going to make a difference.
This one, it doesn't
That
matter
one?
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regarding healing, I should have taken bleed damage on my turn, shouldn't I?
At the start of your turn, yes, you took 2 points of bleed damage.
Alright. I'm missing 6 HP, that's all.
It's nothing. Okay. We're good. Okay. So that's it. That's I disengaged as an action, so I used everything.
Okie dokie. Top of the round, we have the lair action. You watch as the hooded individual begins laughing and cackling once more, as to your shock and horror, out of the freshly risen skeleton over to the right, he transforms into another sorcerer
Oh my
on the
god.
other side of the arena. You notice this as so he transformed. So what you would notice, I need perception checks from everyone.
Coming right up.
We got a 15, a 7, 10. Voldreth, you can get in on this if you're watching. 7. Yeah. Kind of preoccupied with making your bets at this point and a few other bits and pieces, and
Trying to hide my glowy stuff.
try to hide your glowy staff as well. I actually need you to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of damage, please, for your spirit guardians.
Did they just
Actually, no.
fail the save?
I've just they fail the save. Just roll the damage. It's the same damage. I've realized because it's the same singular cast. So. Because I'm going to be saying anyone who jumps through the cloud, which I perceive to be about here. Agreed? Is this sort of the area where you put your
Yeah.
crowd of them? So as any of these creatures come lunging in through, what you guys witness with 13,
Radiant
you
damage.
watch
If that makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4. So for these 3, Sir Lothar, you see at this time, you brace your shield, you raise it, and just as you're about to brace for the impact, the only thing that collides with your shield is bone dust, as a million little pixies just zap every inch of these skeletons as the animated corpse is just obliterated before it arrives.
Good touch.
You watch, however, as they stay dead.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, he's going to go here. He's going to go to the nearest. Yeah, he's going to go up there. He resurrected, so he's going to come in. He's going to come in. He's going to come in here. He's going to come in. Torbrun, what you did observe was it looked like there were a couple of sacrificed skeletons in order to summon the second necromancer.
Oh.
So, top of the round, we have Silothar surrounded once again. Actually, no, my apologies. None of those attacks went off. Rolling back, I need to get the attacks. 19, 15, Silothar. Either hit.
Nope.
And we have a. Are you going to intercept the attack on Ariel or not?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and that is a 14.
Does not.
No.
Natural 20 on Torbrand. Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Ah.
Okay.
What the frick?
So, this guy loves you. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
And you are now bleeding for an additional 4 at the start of your turn.
Ow.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Oh, you succeed. I just saw
yeah.
the number.
Yeah.
You smashed that before we even have to figure it. Well done. Once again, that numbness, that warm, inviting, cozy bed feeling starts to creep in, but you shake it off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So Lothar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to deal with the 2 skeletons that are flanking me.
Mhm.
So in attack 1, that's a dirty 20.
Yep, sure. Go ahead. And the one north of you, roll damage. 9.
Okay, and just thematically, it's a longsword attack, but as I finish stabbing the first one, I turn around and bash the other one with my shield.
Without looking.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
16 hits. Go ahead.
Okay. And it's a 13.
13, and it just the shield shatters it to pieces.
Okay. Ah, shit. And then I'm going to go and plop myself here.
All right then. Torbrun, you're up.
I will attack the skeleton that's between me and Lothar
Sure
with
thing.
the hand axe. I believe. Oh, that plus 1d4 from Bless. For a 13. That's rough.
13. As you go to swing, just you feel that tear, and you just feel like you made that wound a little bit worse. Thematic only, and it just throws you off as the skeleton seemingly. You expect it to duck and dodge. You move to strike, but it doesn't flinch at all. It doesn't even move. It doesn't even respond to your attack, and you subsequently swing wide.
I took a total of 6 bleeding damage at the start of this turn, right?
Correct. Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
2 + 4.
It is starting to take off
I-
quickly now.
Yeah.
I will do my second attack for a 19.
This time, knowing it's not going to dodge, you hit.
I'm gonna go take a pill really quick. Be right back.
No problem.
So that's 1d6 plus strength plus 3 from the +3 weapon. 6 damage total.
That was almost as low as you could roll.
I mean, it's just a 1d6. It's just a hand
On a
axe.
6, with this hand axe, the first swing you miss, the second one you connect, and you just ram it into the skull, and you just watch as like the head just twitches on your axe and just looks at you a bit funny, like just still standing with 2 HP.
Oh man.
I will move there, staying in his range.
No,
Okay.
don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
What?
Ariel's just running after
Stay
you.
there. Let me heal you.
I will move there.
There you
There we
go.
That's my turn.
Medic, where's the medic? Medic running after person constantly. I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Speaking of Poltreth, from the sidelines, where do you wish to move your swarm of guardian spirits?
I will move myself like more north in the crowd.
You're going to move more north in the crowd. Where do you want your spirits to go to on the battlefield?
They will move more north as well with me, so they're in range.
Okay, so you want to help more protect the other party at this point.
Oh no, they're not. They're not immune. I forgot about them.
Oh, okay. I see.
I want to try and get the tribe to attack this necromancer guy.
Yeah, this
so-
guy should get it.
Yeah, so north is top of the map, south is bottom. So
Oh,
Are you-
necromancer guy's
which
like
direction?
south.
yeah, so there's one at south, one at bottom left of the map, one at bottom right of the map at the minute. Where do you want to go?
How far roughly are they apart from each other?
The arena is 100 feet across from where you are, but the one in the middle is within range of you. Sorry, the one closest to you is certainly within your range.
So I'll keep some towards the east. No, that's west. West of the party, but move a few towards the necromancer guy.
It's not really a divide spell.
Oh, it's a radius, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a radius around you, but I'm letting you cast this on an area, perhaps a feature of the staff. We'll never know just yet. Where do you want the whole block to move to? Towards the summoner or towards the other party? Which do you want to do?
Here, I doodled.
Okay, so in range of the summon, the summoner. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, understood. Great stuff.
If they move close to the summoner, that's their own problem. That's not my fault.
Absolutely. So, Ariel.
First of all, I'm going to use Cure Wounds, which heals Torbjorn for 13.
Mhm.
Okay.
Please
That's-
note. Tell me if any of you get healed to full HP at any point.
Okay.
I'm 7 off.
Okay.
That doesn't sound ominous.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon next to the summoner. I don't have control
Okey-dokey.
of it, so move it here.
Yep. Move into that. Bang.
Okay,
He goes
and
through
then
a cloud of golden shiny things.
bang. Oh,
A
Ooh.
natural 20, like a charging lance. The lights, all that was missing is the ominous gallop and a rider holding it, but the lance comes charging, careening in, and impaling the second summoner with 7 points of force damage.
with the least damage I could do.
Is that with critical damage?
Yes, it's so sad.
Oh my goodness me. 8
So it's
points of critical
eight
damage.
force damage total. Yeah.
As you watch as the lance finds true, it skewers this necromancer, and they are turned to a pile of sand before it.
Ooh.
So Lothar, as you look over, you can sort of see like the necromancer seems to just be clutching onto it, like the upper right breast of their small stature, exactly where that lance just went careening into the other one.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
Oh, so they're both
Speaking of,
affected.
we get the end of the round. I like this. 3 rounds of combat. My bad guy's not dead yet. Finally, we get to get somewhere with this party and this adventure group. Horde of zombies, go! And as the nearest thing, Solothar gets a face full of bone as Torbran is the next recipient.
Wow.
He's going to go over there. He's going to jump in here. These two healed last turn, so actually would be close to each other, so they would go there. Okay, cool. They're going to roll off damage. I'll do that on my own time. So Lothar, what's your AC, just so I can make this easy?
22.
22. Miss, hit. 23.
Did our AC grow magically recently in
Because of
some
the
way?
shields that you've all equipped.
Oh,
Yep.
right. Okay. Because I was like, why is my AC 21?
You've all got a +3, a shield giving you +3 to your AC. I need to phrase it that way.
Right.
Because it's
That
not a
makes
+3
sense.
shield, that'd be +5, but it's a shield giving +3 to your AC.
I see.
So one hits, doing 4 points of slashing damage and 2 points of bleed damage, and I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage and bless.
Okay, on the 20 plus advantage. 3 plus 1d4. That's
Okay,
a 21.
21.
And that's a 25.
Why the second roll?
Advantage.
Oh, you have
Because
advantage.
he has,
Bleh.
yeah,
Bleh.
but technically the second one is a 24 because it would have the same D4. Anyway.
No problem. No problem. So either way, that warmth inside you as you get scratched on the sort of under the armaments that you're wearing, just a small gauge in your back in the link in your armor, you just feel that and you go, oh, and just a warm sensation that starts inviting you in, but you immediately just like look around and see your friends. Like you are surrounded. Yeah, you're not bothered about that, but your friends are getting encroached upon as well, and that focuses in your mind as you ace the test completely, and it doesn't even attempt to tell you to go to sleep because it didn't even get that far in the foothold on you. 24 on your resistance. Brilliant. All right. They resolve.
Wait,
Oh yes. Okay. So
I need
here's
to roll a concentration. What
for
Bless.
for my blast?
DC's 10 because you're not even taking more than that damage yet.
Okay, so what do I roll for my concentration?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's a con saving throw. Okay. Does the bless
think-
apply to it? Curiously.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have to roll a 2 to fail.
Don't.
I think you're statistically good on this one. On 11, you're fine. Okay, so close. You're fine. You're fine. Your bless maintains. However, as you see this lined up, you can see that the summoner underneath the hood. You see 2 green eyes transfixed on you, Solothar, and a wicked, dark, yellowy green grin appears in the hood itself, fixated on you. Speaking of which, Solothar, it's your turn.
What are you looking at? And I'm going to eat up all of those attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So you've just moved away from 4 targets. So you're inviting the last round of combat on you to replay. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. 2 23s. I like to roll good occasionally.
Okay.
So 4 more points, 8 points in total, and an additional 4 at the start of your turn.
Okay.
So you just took 2 as well, 2 points of damage at the start of your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're on this bleed count 6 at the start of your turn now.
Okay. Yep. Okay. HP calculated. Let me roll 2 concentrations.
2, yep.
Okay.
Pass on both.
Save.
Yep.
Okay, and since I did not like the way this guy looked at me, I am going to.
He smiled at you. What's wrong with my little necromancer? He
I
gave
don't
you an
like.
inviting smile.
I don't like smiling necromancers. That is an attack of number 1, which fails.
Okay. At a natural 1, you swing your sword, reeling from the attacks that just come in, and you actually misjudge. You don't realize how short this individual is, and you take it over his head height.
Okay. And thematically followed up by a shield bash.
Okay. A
Okay.
25. Okay, so a couple of things happen here. You watch as dodging the first attack, the HUD looks up at you, grins and smiles, sees you bearing down as the shield comes down with the offhand, and you just watch as he puts like a green visual pile of sand that comes up in front of him. However, there's just this loud ooh from the crowd as the shield goes plowing through that barrier. As that only takes his AC to 24, the shield still connects. Roll
Whoa.
damage.
And thematically, as it connects, it also starts to glow a very, very shining silver.
Okay, this is
So
as dated as I can get, and I don't often make Naruto references, but this is Brock Lee getting through Gaara's sandstone.
Nice.
this is the regular damage from the sword.
3 points of damage. Extra. Right, tell me the total damage.
Okay, so that's a 3. It's supposed to roll another 1d8. I don't know why it didn't. My macro failed. And another 4. So a 7 radiant.
Where's the what's so the last
What
2
do
are
you
radiant,
mean
are they?
7 radiant? The 2d8 is also radiant.
Oh, it did roll the extra
Oh,
1d8.
right.
So it's 12 total.
16.
So it's a 16 radiant. Sorry.
16
You are
radiant,
right.
yeah. 11 normal, 16 radiant.
Right,
Nice.
11 normal, 16 radiant, so you dealt 27 in total.
Yes.
Right. Takes extra damage from the radiant as you watch as the shield, instead of growing silver, like embedded with the sand and dust, it also begins to glow like a bit of a gold as you slam into this creature, and you just hear this searing burn as it connects to the target. Where you expected like to go alongside this hefty impact, like towering over perhaps the destruction or a crumbling of a small thing, it's almost like metal connecting with metal as it sounds shockwave throughout the arena. Before this slow burning foul stench begins to fill your nostrils as like cloth and decay begins to catch and incinerate on the spot. Followed by an ungodly, unearthly howl of terror and pain from this individual that fills the arena as you just hear these, "Ooh," and then cheers begin to erupt all the way around, as this is so far the most engaging match of the evening for the crowd. Anything else for your turns? Burns a lot.
Nope.
All right then. Torbran, start of your turn. Take the bleed damage.
Yikes. 1, 2, 3,
Over
4,
to you.
5, 6. What is the range on the 6-shot pistol? Is
He's
that
in
just...
range.
I see. I see. I see.
Theater of the mind, my friend.
In that case, what does this do again? I will cast Barbed Net Shot, and Snaring Strike. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, you use the moment in which the target flinches to quickly draw all Betsy, blast the target with a barbed net. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the net until the spell ends.
So, as this is a spell,
He can
are you
counterspell it.
shooting? Are you shooting the summoner?
Yes, so the way my spells are
Okay.
flavored is the ammo is conjured. That is the magic part of it.
Yes. You watch as a third arm reaches out underneath.
I do have to hit him with an
the-
attack first, though. So this is...
Sure.
I'm
Go
preparing
ahead.
the ammo at this point. I will then make a ranged attack with the pistol, whose stats I have no clue about. Enlighten me. So
Okay.
attack is 1d20 plus
It's your dex plus. It's your dex modifier.
dex plus proficiency plus... It's a plus
plus
3
3 for the
pistol.
weapon.
Right,
Yes.
plus 2 from archery in my case. Do we still have bless?
Yes.
Bless is bless on attack rolls. I didn't think it was.
Yes, it is. Attack and saves.
Okay.
So that'll be... That's 20 for 34.
So you natural 20.
34!
Oh,
So you
Jesus.
watch as so okay. 30. What? Can we just get a reminder of what level character you're playing right now?
You hand a man a gun. What do you expect to happen?
What level is Torben character level? Just a reminder.
Level 6.
Level 6. Level 6 rolls a 34 to attack. Okay. So
Wow.
I will just point this out. Yes, I know that we've got the plus 3 in for the weapon there, right? But I will just stress this, okay? A third arm reaches out from underneath the cloak, points in your direction, and before it can click its fingers to counterspell you, the arm is blown asunder by the impact of your shot. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
Okay, what is the base die for this pistol? A D6? A D8?
The pistol is a D6 plus 3.
Plus 3 plus dex. So that would be 12. Then the target... Oh, but it's another D6 because it's a crit. So that would be 16 piercing damage, and then the target needs to make a strength save with DC 14.
You rolled an at 20. It's webbed.
Okay.
I will honor the rule of cool because it doesn't make sense for his hand to get blown off and then not get webbed.
Not again, Skelly boy. I will attack again. So that would be another
Lim
one
just
of
turns to
those.
dust as the impact of the shell resonates around the room. 22 also hits. Go ahead, roll.
So it'll be another 8 piercing damage.
Actually, no, hang on. I'm sorry. The AC from the shield. Well, okay. So it does have an extra reaction for reference, but it has 24 AC because its shield is active till it's the end of it, till the start of its next turn.
I also have a hold up. I have advantage because he's restrained. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. It doesn't. Okay.
It's 24, unfortunately.
No.
So in the rolls you just made, that was a natural 20 for 34, a 22, and a 20.
Yep.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope.
I will move
Wow.
there, staying in range of the skeletons. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. All right. Valdreth. Are you giving any action?
I'm gonna wiggle the cherubs to Scylla past position.
I need you to make another stealth roll, sleight of hand roll, please. on a
Wonderful.
6. You would look around as you actually notice for the first time, scattered at various parts around this arena, you can begin to see individuals that you would know have been referred to as the Watchers. But you watch as the necklaces around them begin going from this light blue to this dark red. And they seem to be scanning the crowd with this red beam. As you continue your turn, where do you want to move your spirit guardian?
To Salotha.
To Salothar. All right then. Salothar, you have a swarm of radiant hornets around you
With their tiny hammers.
with their tiny hammers. Right. Ariel, you're up.
My spiritual weapon can't help me right now because it's too far away. I'll just move it close to the skeleton that is near me, like right here.
I will say it can get in range of that skeleton.
Yeah, in the, in
It's
the range of that
in mind.
skeleton, yeah, just not in the range of anybody else.
Sure.
Okay, and I'll do the bonus action spiritual weapon thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a
12.
miss.
12. 12 was the AC. AC's 13. Sorry.
Oh wait, I have bless. I do get it.
Oh, you do hit this.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I'll roll it,
Go
but
ahead. It's fine. Even
I
if it's
haven't
one.
rolled it all this time. So yeah, it'll
That
be
hits.
14.
Okay. Go ahead and
Okay,
roll damage.
for blah blah blah. 8 force.
Force. Piled into a pile of dust.
Cool. Sir Lothar and Thorbrand, are you okay with healing?
I'm down to 42 hit points, and I'm poised to take some more bleed damage next turn.
I'm
That's fine.
47 out of 58, also taking bleed. It's okay.
I have 46 max HP.
Woe is
Perspective.
me. Health
Exactly.
pools and sponges.
You see the meat on these
Ariel, what would you like
bones?
to
Yeah.
do?
Okay. So I'm gonna do a guiding bolt then at the big bad necromancer guy.
Okay, at the summoner, let's go.
That's probably a miss though.
On a 15, with the AC currently still sat at 24, it connects, but you watch as like this wall of sand comes up just in time to absorb the impact.
And I think this one only deals damage on a hit.
Guiding bolt, I believe, does only do damage on a hit.
Okay, so that's that. That's all then.
All right, any movement?
Meh. I don't know. I think I like it here. I'll move next to my spiritual lance.
All right then. Back to back. Cool pose
Yeah.
established.
Yeah.
All right. As we reach the end of that round, first things first, it is Horde of Zombies. They are going to go here. Voldreth, roll me your d4.
Just a D4?
Just a d4. I'm deciding if they're going to Salothar or they're going to Salothar. They're going to go in here. You just hear this like fighting off on the other side of the arena. It really does seem like the other party is getting overwhelmed at the other side of it. One individual is down, and the other two are currently swarmed. So they're the attacks. They're resolving. Salothar, do you wish to take an attack of opportunity as this summoner attempts to run away from you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Go ahead and make your attack of
Oh, is he passing through my guardians?
He will be leaving the range of your guardians.
Yay.
A 26. So that is
26. That hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage. I need the non-radiant and the radiant.
Okay. So this is the regular. damage from the longsword. Ugh.
Regular, ordinary, longsword damage.
So that means. Let me just roll the. And the radiant is this.
Oof. As that shears through, you watch bits of fabric that are hooded this creature are searing away as it ignites and immediately turns to dust around as this creature still manages to get. I'm going to put them there. We're not doing exact movements, like just as we've expressed. But they have come to here, and he is going to point 2 fingers towards you, Ariel, as you see the hood slightly cut away now, and you can see this awkwardly exposed half skull. The left half is almost like completely absent, but you can just see a floating green flame for an eye as the other one is nested in a skull socket, as the grin in the very dislocated jaw is visible to you. This green face out of
Creepy.
darkness smiles in your direction.
Creepy.
2 spells come in your direction. I need you
my
to make a
God.
wisdom saving throw and a dexterity saving throw, please.
The wisdom is with advantage, but whatever. And I both
Okay.
are with bless. 1d4
So you need to roll a
slash
d4 on
roll 1d4.
15 is what you needed on the wisdom.
Yay!
And a 20 on the dex save means you take half damage on this.
Okay.
As you watch as black, like this, the left hand holds out and attempts to like hold you in place to some degree, just like that warm, inviting, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah.
As the other hand releases a green and black bolt in your general direction. You take 12 points of psychic. It's kind of psychic fire, but you're not vulnerable to psychic or fire, are you?
No. No.
Right, you take 12 points of magic damage, basically.
12
We'll
points
call
of
it that.
damage.
12 points of damage.
I'm not especially anything to magical damage either, so
Yeah,
it's just
no worries.
12 points of damage.
Okay. He then looks around and slams his staff into the ground and begins to quickly sink into the ground itself. He's not all the way through, but this is what he's starting to do. Attacks, 3 attacks on Sir Lothar. Let's get these resolved. That's a hit, a
Oh
miss.
wait, I have a concentration check to roll.
You do 12 damage, so 10 is the DC.
6. Yeah, 10 is the DC. I rolled the 10.
You rolled a 10. Okie dokie. So, Sir Lothar, 1 hit, 1 miss, 2 miss. So, you take 4 points of slashing damage and add 2 more to your bleed counter.
Okay.
Torbrun, I can't remember your AC. It's 21, a 19, and a 12.
2 hit.
2 hits. That is 8 points of slashing and 4 more to your bleed counter.
Oh man.
That's 10 bleed total. Are these bleeds infinite? Like in duration?
You haven't stopped them yet. So,
Oh my god.
Oh god.
you hear a cry of morbid and anguish, pain, as one of the opponents drops on the other side of the arena.
When is
So
this
Lothar,
combat gonna end, by the way? When the others drop altogether?
this is
Or when
turn 4, I believe. We're
Yeah, but
about to hit turn 5.
okay, but like when is the combat over? When we beat this guy or when these guys fall?
So you would have noted that each round of combat has only lasted about 30 seconds so far. This
Okay.
would be the last turn.
Oh, okay.
And you would know that having now watched about eight or so matches play out and been in, this is now in your second one. So you, as a group, have
Yeah.
collectively deduced this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a round on the clock, 30 seconds in the pit, basically. So Lothar,
You are going nowhere.
Okay, 3 attacks of opportunity on you as you charge the summoner through the ranks. Okay.
Did the
Uh,
guy just move, by the way? Because he's still restrained.
oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. So restrained is half movement
Uh,
or can't move.
so it's a 1d6. Wait, I mean,
It's a strength check to make.
yeah, so it's 1d6 piercing at the start of his turn, which you probably missed.
Okay, I will add that.
It can use its action to make a strength check.
Oh, it can use its action.
Yeah.
Right. Well, mm, okay, he doesn't move because too much has happened. He doesn't get to move because he uses his action and stuff. So we'll just retcon it. He tries to move, realizes he can't, shoots over you, Torbrun, and attempts to connect with Ariel. She gets out the way, taking half the damage. So Torbrun, roll your 1d6. Voldreth, I need you to roll your damage for your guardians, please.
I need to make
That
2 con saves. It's 4 damage.
Okay, 4 damage, 6, 20, 12. And they're radiant, aren't they, Voldreth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 20, 24 damage. Okay, jeez. He's looking really rough.
Unless my alignment changes during the whole campaign, then it's still radiant.
Can you do it now so you can heal him? All right. Okay, so that D4 is
I just roll con
what?
saves. That is bless, but
Oh,
I still failed the first con save, so he is actually no longer restrained after I got hit by the skeletons.
which happened at the.
I
So
forgot.
this.
I forgot.
Okay, it resolves at the same time technically.
Right.
Yes, by all means, bring
But
him
I've
closer
just
to my
done.
spiritual weapon. Come on.
I,
Come on.
I,
Bring him.
okay,
Come on.
okay, we'll handle it this. So I'm going to
Yeah.
heal back the radiant damage because he does. Actually, no. Do you know what? I'll honor it. I'll say he starts his turn in the radiant damage, so he takes the radiant damage. He takes the net damage. He's broken out the net damage, and then he moves and completes his action as we previously discussed. Okay, retcon on a
Yeah.
retcon. We are back to the main story. Earth 365 or whatever it is, you know. Anyway, timeline is true. So Lothar comes gallivanting over to the prey, taking the damage. We need to roll these. Right. Okay, I close that tab, open this one. 1 natural 20, an 18, and a 21.
Okay, the nat 20 hits.
Nat 20 hits, so that's 8 points of slashing and 4 more added to your bleed counter.
Okay. Ooh, down to 27.
So did you take your bleed damage at the start of the turn as well?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, added. Um and yes, another double attack against the thing.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. You have advantage on both of these.
Okay. I'm gonna fish for so this is the first one because I want to fish for a crit. Nah, it's just a 24.
Okay. 24 hits.
Okay, and it's just a D6, just regular damage.
Okay.
Now attack number 2.
What's his spell slots? He's used that. He can't. He's trying to escape. He can't do that. Okay. 19 also hits.
Okay.
That's his AC.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fish for a crit. Anyway, it's not the case, so it's just another regular attack.
Okay, so there's no radiant damage in this, no?
No more radiant damage.
So a total of 19 damage dealt in total, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's looking really, really messed up. That's your movement, your attacks. Anything else?
And yes, I'm going to yell out at Torbrin, just shoot his damn head off already!
Working on it.
Speaking of, Torbrin, top of your round. Take your bleed damage, please.
10 bleed damage. Down to 29.
God.
I
my
will just shoot the old bloke, which would be 2-1 spell. Nah. So that would be. Do we still have bless?
Yes.
Just about.
Another 34.
34 to hit. Sure, go ahead.
So that would be. Is the roll still
A
in?
little bit more than the 19 needed.
10
10
piercing
points of
damage.
damage.
And then I will just do it again for 21.
Okay, 21 hits.
Another 12.
Nice.
I can't say how low he is, but we're in single digits.
On that note, for subclass, I will add a 1d6 slash. Oh god, what am I typing? It's roll. I can't type anymore. Roll 1d6. 4 damage.
Okay. You watch as the shots just unload, and this creature is slowly sinking into the sand. I mean, there's the argument here that you should have been making these attacks at advantage, but also he's small and he's sinking, so would that then technically have been trying to shoot a prone target, so that'd be disadvantage, so it'd be a normal attack? I, I
Sure.
don't know. What do you guys think? So
Why would it have
let,
been
let,
advantage in the first place?
because he's doing something to sink into the sand, which means he
I
can't
see.
evade.
Oh.
I
So what
mean,
do you guys think?
what
It's a small character making themselves smaller. So would Torbjorn get the advantage, or would it just be offsetting the disadvantage? What do you guys think?
I mean, what would it change? Would you tell me that I could fish for a crit? Because
Essentially, it is saying roll 2 more dice. If either of them's a natural 20, then we get more damage.
Hmm.
it kind of makes
Does
Most
sense
3
with
likely.
him
damage.
becoming smaller.
He's at 3 HP, so that's why I'm asking.
I mean, we have already. We're gonna finish it.
Speaking of which, Valdrin, you're in the crowd. I need you to make a stealth check, please, as the watchers are now scanning the crowd in your general direction.
Oh
12, a natural
no.
1.
Oh,
As you are creeping around the
No.
crowd, attempting to maneuver your guardian spirits, and you just sort of think, "Oh, I need to get away." I can see one's heading towards me. You turn around and walk straight into another one, staring at you, the red eye fixed on you.
Oh God, hello there. I'm trying to find this seat. I'm a frail old
A
man.
firm hand is placed on your shoulder, and we'll
Hey,
pick up there in a moment. Ariel, start of your turn.
I'm going to use spiritual weapon first of all against this guy, see if I can finish him
Land
off
the hit.
that way.
Okay.
19
19 is his armor class.
and 9
9
force.
points of damage. As you watch as this individual sinking into the sand is punctured and impaled by this horned lance and it stops sinking into the ground before turning to dust and shattering and just dispersing across the arena floor. Simultaneously, you just hear this as you watch behind as all of the risen skeletons simultaneously crumble and turn back to bones where they stand.
That's cool. Let me check something.
You hear a gong
Uh,
go off.
Are my friends still bleeding?
I would like everybody to take an additional round of damage from the bleed before you can
No,
interact with
wait.
any
I
heals.
would like to. I have a cure wounds I can do, and
Okay,
at least
I'll let
one
you
of
off. I'll
them.
let you off. I'll let you off
So
because that
I'll
was
do
a
a
bonus
cure
action.
wounds on. I'll do a cure wounds on Torbjorn,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
with which will be. I'll do it at level 2, so it will be 16 plus 5, 21 healing.
Wow.
Okay. Does that full heal you?
No, I'm 4 off.
Okay.
Does that also remove the
Uh,
bleed?
Nope. So
Okay.
you both you're continuing to bleed.
Okay.
Oh my god.
above board, is there a way that you guys can manage to make yourselves full health because you remove this bleed thematically by healing to full? However, as combat has ended, I will say it's a close call. But how many more spell slots do you think you guys need to spend in order to resolve this?
I can make 10, what are they called? Rock salts, which would be 10 effective healing, so I could eat 4 for my... Well, okay, if I take the bleed damage first, then...
That's what I'm saying. So thematically, I don't want to drag out a
So
mechanic combat fight.
on Serene, he'll take the bleed damage this turn, and then I'll be able to heal him with a 3rd level spell slot at, let me think, 24 plus 5, 29 hit points. Is that enough?
Let me check.
And you also have lay on hands. Maybe you can help
Yeah, I
Bernard
can.
yourself.
Yeah, with that, I'll be able to top myself up.
Okay, so
Cool.
mark off those spell slots and expend that lay on hands, and
Yeah.
we will thematically say you guys stabilize at the end of this encounter before anything else comes over. As you look over, one of the individuals in the opposing party is stumbling towards you. He gets about halfway across the arena whilst you guys are healing each other, and then just falls over onto the ground.
I wish I could help him, but I'm almost tapped out. Like I'll do a spare the dying on him so he doesn't actually die, but I can't help him cure in any way.
And so,
Ooh.
combat concluded. Speaker Falzai stands and says, "We've reason to believe there was some foul play on that fight. Our watchers have apprehended the suspect and dealt with them accordingly. However, your survivors at a score of 3-0. Sovereign's blot." And there's just a roar from the crowd. You advance to the
The
fight.
other guys are all down, as in all of them.
You look at the first one you go to there, you feel no pulse. The other one
Okay.
is bleeding out.
The second one.
Yeah, the north one. So the first one is dead.
Oh, this one is dead.
Yep. And the second one is bleeding out. He's on his last health save.
Spare the dying on him as well.
Okay, just in the nick of time. Yeah, these guys got 24 on their bleed stats, so they were just getting dropped at the end of the
Oh my
second
god.
turn. Yeah, they didn't have 23, 22, and 21 AC.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh
You're
boy.
getting the impression whoever runs this arena is seeing everybody here just as some sort of playthings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I hate it.
As you say, as you are making your way back into the holding room for the remaining contestants, as you watch as the bodies are being dragged off.
Yeah,
out of sight.
I'm going to pick up the one that's actually still alive, carrying
Okay.
with us.
Well, there's two, so the
Oh.
the rest of you
This one
begin.
and this one.
Yep.
Okay.
And so
Ariel Torburn, can you get the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rough. I'm nearly spent.
I hate necromancers.
Tell me about it.
It was crazy.
It's actual necromancy is the only crime that's punishable by more than death in the Dominion. They chop your body off and, don't even bury it, they burn it at different locations.
How are we going to be prepared for the next fight? This is exhausting. Anyway, let's take a short rest.
Aye.
Speaking of, as we move through the crowd, Voldreth, you are placed in shackles and escorted to a back room of this facility.
Look, I'm just a lost old man. I don't know what you mean.
You see two watchers who are standing in this room, guarding over you as you're sat in a small chair behind a desk. As walking down the corridor, you hear heavy footsteps before the doors opened to your cell. A small, stout dwarf looks fairly green around the ears and the age, beard not even below his belly line, stands before you with a ledger in hand and just says, "Right, let's get this over with quickly. There's one more watch I want to watch. Plenty of earnings to be made. Who are you? What's your business? And why are we interfering with the match?"
I wasn't interfering, but if you must know. Well, let's put it this way. Your watchers took my holy symbol, didn't they? My bloody book of the Avatar, they've still got it in the possession. Oh, man. Yeah,
Were
they
these
got a long
confiscated
beard.
when you joined the arena tonight, or were these confiscated? Are you a contestant? Are you part of the? I recognise you. Aren't
I'm
you?
Blood Tobin's Blot. I got knocked down by that bastard dragon, didn't I?
Oh, I see. So
If you
you were
look in my
fearing after
possessions,
being disqualified. I
oh,
see.
I can't summon anything without me book. They took me damn book.
A watcher leans in and whispers in his ear and says, "I see. Yet you were somehow able to conjure a spell into the arena far from you."
Well, that's insane. The only one capable of that is the Avatar, and my god, I'm old. I ain't no giant god.
I've never heard
No,
of such
anyway.
an avatar.
But
An old, crazy old one again.
you've
I
never heard of
think.
the Avatar. Blasphemy, read me, Tom. Big Watcher, you, next to me, go get me book for him to read, please.
Watcher just doesn't even acknowledge you, standing there, looking and awaiting instruction from the.
You're not very conversationalist, are you? What's this that I'm paying you?
Well, you see, that's the perks of being one of the Watchers Guild. They look twice as much as they talk.
That's
They see things that most miss. And speaking of which, I'll have to go and notify the disqualification of your team from the environment for cheating.
Well, I didn't interfere in the match, no, did I?
We have it on good authority that the Watchers caught you doing exactly that.
I'd love to know how I did that. Do you know, it was not someone else in the crowd. Man, there's so many magical folk about.
You watch as the Watcher's eye, the necklace is carrying, points in your general direction, and it's just sat as an idle red, and then it turns into the lightish blue that you saw previously as it fixates on your staff. As the dwarf turns and says, you profess to not have been using a focus, and yet you carry a magical focus with you.
You mean this old stick? The hell's this gonna do? Look at it, it's broken.
I need you to make a very important deception roll for me right now, please.
Oh my god. Oh
Oh!
yay!
The
Thank the
DC for
D&D
this
gods.
was 20, and you just rolled a 22.
Oh my god.
As the interrogator looks at you and says, Watcher, when was the last time you had that eye inspected? No. What? If that thing's not been checked, I can't flip in booking, can I? I don't need you. Right, you go get them looked at now. I'll make this go away. Okay. He turns to you and says, "May I?" Holds out a hand for the staff.
I think you've had a good enough look, if you ask me.
I just want to check one thing.
Can I pull out the other stick that I have?
You handed that in.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh no. I mean, yeah, why not?
Okay, you hand it him. You watch as he holds out a hand, closes his eyes, and attempts an incantation. And his eyes frown, his brow more frustrated, and his fists begin to tense. His arm begins to shake, and then you just see like a puff of smoke, just flickers like a quick explosion in his hand, but just a faint thing. And he says, "Ugh, practically no juice in this thing. Yeah, must have been a faulty eye, but well, come on, I already told you to go. Right, you best get back out there and find the actual culprit. This thing ain't worth anything." He throws you back the stick. He says, "My
Hey,
apologies."
apologies. I missed the rest of the match because of that. Who won?
Well, I'm sure we can ensure a good view for you. Besides, if you're a competitor, you should be in one of the competitor seats. You know, the crowd. Let me take you there.
Hang on. How about you let me compete in the next round and we'll just say this never happened?
That's not how the rules work, I'm afraid.
But the rules say you can take an old man into custody because some big fancy Nicholas points at me.
Yes, they actually do. Yes, so long as the eye's obviously been tested and making sure it's in all active. Look, please, I'll have a word and see what I can do. Please come with me. I would like somebody to roll a persuasion roll to the tournament organizer to see if Voldreth can join the party for the next fight.
Who has the highest persuasion here?
I will leave that up to the
I'll do
paladin.
it. I'll
Oh,
do it. It's
On a 15. The tournament organizer gets wind of the situation as Voldreth is brought back into the room, and you hear coming into the room. You see Speaker Falzai has been the announcer for the night, as you've got a bit of downtime before the final match, as you guys are prepping and resting up, taking a short rest. As he enters in and he says, "I just want to sit you both down. Grumnir's militia. All right, Grumnir, nice. Yes, great first round. I'm sure this one is your week. I just know it. And you, newcomers. I believe we there's been a bit of a misunderstanding that with one of our watchers had some faulty equipment. But I wanted to invite both of you guys to, if both parties agree, we can allow full troops to be rostered for the final match in the head-to-head. What do you guys say?
Of course,
We
that
are.
sounds wonderful.
so
And
the old
since we're
man's
talking
coming
about
back.
sides,
One at a time.
So the old man's coming back, eh?
If the Grumnir's team agree, and you can look at the short dwarf is paired with two other dwarves of similar build, short, stocky, and then there's just a rather large dwarf. And they're looking around, looking at themselves, looking at their sort of general how they're doing, cuts and scrapes, etc., and then eyeing you guys up. The 15, they say, only if we get an extra bet.
Are they talking to us or to the watchers?
It seems to be Grumnir talking to the room. Says,
Is
How about
that
a little
quite
wager?
fair? We have an elderly man with us. I mean, how are you really afraid of what he can do?
No, I think they're trying to work us into a disadvantage here because, so let me get this straight. You tried accusing one of ours of interfering, which I'm
I
assuming
How
potentially
dare you
disqualified
accuse?
us.
And you watch as a hand is raised by Falzai, who just said, my apologies. That was completely happenstance, and it seemed that one of our watchers detected a false, slightly defunct eye, and unfortunately caught your associate here as he's pointing towards Baldreth. I can assure
Very,
you, this had nothing to do with any of the other competitors.
very
They've been.
convenient. A very,
They
very
put
convenient
cuffs on me
misfire,
too
sir.
tight. They hurt me poor old wrists, you see.
Grumley is just saying, I care not for what you've been through. All I'm saying is, what I'm about to put you through, I want extra compensation from the organisers for. So how about this? 10 years each for the lot to the winner. As to express to the players, you have 2 troops of 4. The winning party will get 40 years from the other party as a debt.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, but losing 40 years sounds bad.
Falzai says, well, if you want to compete as a full stack again, then I see no problem with this.
Hmm. Lothar is going to try and take the leader of the other party aside.
He doesn't move. he's sat comfortable as he is, flanked by the rest of his team.
He's trying to bargain with a dwarf.
Okay, fair enough. He just shrugs. What exactly do you want out of this? Out of this whole
A
thing?
win.
Besides the win. Which
Same
bit?
as you do.
Getting out?
Absolutely.
Can I cast Zone of Truth onto the enemy party?
I
They will
say
know,
make a
though.
sleight of hand check here.
They will know from the description of the spell that you are casting Zone of Truth, though.
BA's voice and OBS.
What, you're obviously more experienced than I am. What happens in the case of a truce? That's tie. Sorry, not a truce, a tie. What happens if the two teams at the end of the rounds are still standing?
Equally.
Equally.
Then there's no winner. No years out.
And what happens to the other bit of the prize? The one that lets people walk out?
Ah, same as. Always goes to the public vote.
Hmm. Would you be willing to wager on the public's vote?
He cocks his head and looks at you.
You've seen the kind of garbage they throw at us out there. This is the last round, and we're both beaten up. I'm assuming the crowd's going to want a show. What I'm proposing is we bring the thing down. And once it's down, all of us included, lay down our weapons because I am done killing people I have no beef with. And you, sir, I have no beef with. And then let the crowd decide. You win? Oh, fair and square. We win? Then you try again.
You hear a gong off in the distance and False head. Well, time for me show must go on. Anyway, before you go, as Grumnir says, Falseye turns on the spot, almost like frozen in place. Yes? I assume it's Smolder tonight, isn't it? Well, I couldn't possibly reveal it, and Grumnir tilts his head. It's like, well, yes, it's Smolder tonight. I must go. I must go. And he, with his two watchers, leave. As Grumnir looks to you and says, "Do you know what Smolder is?"
I do not.
One of the ladies' kids. Not only any of them, but a bloody favourite. Do you know why I've been runner-up for 3 weeks in a row?
Because you haven't managed to bring it down?
No. Because if I bring it down, I lose my head.
Wait. She wants the thing to win.
Oh, absolutely. That's why second place is really the winner here.
So she doesn't want the thing to die. And whoever's standing at the end of the 5 rounds wins? Or is it a case of she executes the winners for some slight and the second
No.
prize defaults to the second place?
I'm just saying you best not kill the thing. To your earlier point.
Hmm. So how do
Because
we
there'll be
deal
no
with it?
prize waiting for you.
Then how do we deal with it?
We put on ashore.
Hmm. Well, doable. So in regards to my deal, you taking it?
Nah. As you hear the portcullis begins to creak into place, and he says, "See you out there." As he stands, and his troop begins to armor up and ready.
He nods respectfully before turning around and putting on his helmet. I've
All
never
right.
wanted to kill something more in my life.
Oh boy. And I will say, I won't be starting this combat now. However, as the drums and gongs begin to uproar, Grumnir's militia is welcomed out once more onto the arena floor, followed by the announcement for your team. Do your troop head out?
I'm going to turn to Ariel and Torbrin. You heard it. Do we kill the thing, or do we put on a show?
Oh, we
Put on a
kill
show.
it.
I would have said put on a show, but
Aye, let's go, the fat bastard.
After all, they locked me up for interfering.
Let's show them what interfering means.
So you make your son compete, and then when he loses fair and square, you take whoever's, whoever wins his head. Are all Fae like that, Ariel?
no.
The kind
For the
of
second
garbage
time,
I can-
back to the arena. Torbrin's blush. As the
Let's
crowd
get out.
begins to roar up. As
He
you head on out to the arena, the sand itself has been brushed around the arena into fresh circles, and it seems like if someone had just cleaned the Colosseum sand as much as they could. You can still see bits of bones still scattered around the arena, fallen debris and bits of weaponry buried deep into the sand, bits protruding at odd angles. However, as you see the portcullis begin to raise at the end, just as the last of you get out and exit onto the arena before your own portcullis closes, you hear this gong banging, 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 and then you hear this footsteps as a gigantic 20-foot ogre comes out of this 10-15-foot gateway at the end of the arena. To describe this sight, heavy clad in black steel-looking metal, with foot to toe, no inch of natural skin exposed, wielding a dual maul, almost the size of one of you, 7 or 8 feet in length. In the other hand, a huge tower shield, almost the size of this thing itself as well. And adorned its head, a ring of fire around the roof of this helmet. As introduced to the crowd, Smolder, the eternal ember, takes to the arena.
Oh, well, you can tell who her favorite child is.
And that's where we'll finish tonight's session.
I thought we'd be fighting a dragon.
Yeah, honestly, when you said Smolder, I thought it was a dragon too.
All right, let me know when the recording stopped, Pep.